Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jack and I'm with Northwest Bus Sales. Today I'm going to be showing you a 2013 Turtle Top Odyssey XL. Now this is a pretty unique bus. This is actually powered by Propane, and it's got a Roush clean tech system on it. And yeah, let's check it out. So first things first, as I said, propane, dedicated propane bus. This is all propane, and but this does have a Ford Triton 6.8 liter V10 gasoline engine in it. And of course accompanied with an automatic transmission. If we look at the front here, the F550s either come with a black grille or a chrome grille. This one does have the chrome, a little bite of an upgraded option, believe it or not. So just something to point out there. Front here we got some tow hooks there. And Mike's gonna give you a nice pan of the undercarriage here. Looking good. All right, so we got your front passenger side tire here. Tires look great, a lot of life left on those. Definitely a good amount of tread there. And you'll see Odyssey XL Roush Clean Tech on that. And this being an F550, this is a dual door, so it does have a co-pilot seat. And it actually kind of has a middle seat too as well. Depending on your use application, you may or may not really care about that. But there is 2 seats in the front there as well. And we'll go over the driver area here in a little bit. You will see a fiberglass running board on the driver and passenger side there. And yeah, we'll make our way inside. First things first, we have a exterior passenger entry door key switch. Basically, so you don't have to get out of the driver area and open it up and go back through. You can just do everything from one spot. Open it and close it. Bifold passenger entry door. This is electric. Switches in the driver compartment. And we do have black flooring, white step nosing, and 2 grab rails coming on inside. So we'll come check it out. All right, so first things first, I'm actually, Mike's gonna be up here. I'm gonna climb into the driver area here, point out a few things. So basically your standard Ford F550 driver area does have a powered locks, powered mirrors, and powered windows as well. Coming over here, we do have, this is just your standard Ford AM/FM CD stereo over here. It is a double din if you don't like that. Pretty easy to pull out. It's not integrated with the heat and AC and all that. Pull that out, put whatever you want in there. Standard climate controls here. These are your 4 little switch buttons. These don't do anything right now, but if you're gonna add anything to it, it's kind of cool to have factory switches there with little lights that you can add stuff to. 12 volt plug, aux port, another 12 volt plug, and then there is a, not sure if you can see it down here, but there is a PA jack down here. I believe the mic may not be in it right now, but you have a little PA system there as well. As far as miles go, I will 128,000 miles on this baby. And I forgot to mention, this does have a remanufactured engine. Probably should have said that before. Reman engine, so a lot of life left. Up here, we got your standard controls. Got your door switch, your center dome lights, reading lights, those underneath the racks that we'll show you in a little bit. And then this is your audio video power, because there is monitors back there. And then there are 110 volt outlets, so this is your inverter there. Up top here we got your rear air conditioning, just your fan speed and temperature, and then your rear heater as well. All right, so coming to the back here, we do have some cool features. This is basically a kind of like an executive style bus. This is equipped with Freedman featherweight high back seats. This is a level 4 black leather made, or a raven black to be specific. And one thing, there is vertical stitching going down. Believe it or not, that is not standard. That's a cool little option to just make it pop a little bit more. Vertical stitching. On the side, you'll see the 110 outlets. Those are on every double seat, so you got 1 outlet per person. And then up here we got I actually really like this thing. It's a Jensen. It's got AM/FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth, USB, and an aux port. And so that's kind of your whole control system for the back here, for all the stereo and everything. and then the Jensen TV up front. And believe it or not, the remote is not lost. You can't believe it. It's actually still here, but sometimes when we get used buses, the remotes don't end up coming with it, but the remote's there for that. In the back here, so really cool thing about these racks, these are called swan racks. These are not your standard, you know, just a little pole to the ceiling thing. These things got nice curves to them. They do have the reading lights underneath here. The swan racks are definitely a cool option. And you know, if we could ever put them in our buses, we'd love to. These things definitely stand out, kind of give it a spaceship style feel to it. Up top, we got those lights going down up top, reading lights underneath if someone's reading. And then you'll notice on the top here, this is kind of like an auto cloth here. It's black. It's on the sides, the back wall, front wall, and everything. And then the roof hatch is black as well. A lot of times the roof hatch is gray, and an executive bus like this can kind of stand out. This is a black emergency roof hatch, so kind of blends in, but you still got the red handle, so in case of an emergency, you can still find it. Coming all the way to the back, another cool feature that we have here is this is a movable rear luggage wall. So this is a 27 passenger, and or a 28, I guess, with the co-pilot and everything. But this wall can be removed or moved back. We'll show you the rear area there in a little bit, but there is 2 fold-away seats back there. So if you need some more capacity and not more luggage space, you can remove this or move it back, and you can add basically 4 more people. Looking at the seats here, aisle side armrests. They do have recliners as well, so these can go back and forth, make sure everyone's nice and comfortable. And the floor is just your standard black floor. Easy to clean. There's no ribs or anything like that in it, so easy to sweep out. Should be a 4-monitor video system. Looks like we got 3 up right now. Here's the 4th monitor and the rack, so you know, if that's something you want, we can definitely get that plugged back in for you. But the other 3 are hooked up just fine. So yeah, and then we'll come check out the outside. Alright, so on the outside, standard tour style windows. You'll notice we do have blackout window paint, which is, you know, this kind of paint that goes around the windows, kind of give it a little more sleeker style to it. With turtle top, you notice the nice lines, slightly radius body on the Odyssey XL. That's kind of one of the biggest features of that. I could never figure this thing out, in all honesty, but there is a underfloor storage pod here that's kind of a little finicky. We may need to mess with that handle a little bit, but tried messing with it before. Didn't really want to open. Nice paint of the undercarriage there. Definitely not a rusty bus by any means. Looking good. And then here's your rear passenger side duals. All right, so coming on to the back of the undercarriage there, looking good. And there's a few things I want to point out here. It looks like previous owner, the driver, did run into a few things, or I guess back into a few things. A little bit of some fiberglass damage here. If that's something that's just you know, needs to be fixed for you, we can definitely get you a quote on that. We have a whole hole here as well, so just something we want to be transparent about. Rear luggage area, kind of nice. So usually they have that, you know, turning little swivel thing. This is a slap lock, so is a additional feature. So you don't have to turn it, you can slam it and it closes. Kind of cool. So this is the rear luggage area that I was telling you about. You can see the rear luggage door is definitely, you know, it's got a few marks on it, little dings, but just means it's being used. And there's the back there with your 2 fold-away seats on both sides. And your movable rear luggage wall. Alright, a little more, a couple dings over here, not as bad as the other side, but just something we do want to point out, especially on the corner here. A little bit of fiberglass damage. Nothing that can't be repaired, but got your propane fuel cap here. So as I said, this is dedicated. I want to point that out one more time. This is not a biofuel. It does not take gasoline. This is 100% propane. So there that is. A little pan of the undercarriage. Show you what's going on underneath. And there's your rear driver's side duals. And right here, these are your skirt mounted air conditioning condensers. On a lot of bus manufacturers, you'll just see like a screen over it. They actually put a whole fiberglass covering over it with some nice little vents, I guess you could call them. Just makes it look a little sleeker. It's a little nicer, kind of hides it a little bit. Driver's side, another running board on here, just your standard fiberglass running board, just, you know, transitions seamlessly with the rest of the body. And last but not least, here is your front driver's side tire. Alright, well, thank you for watching this Northwest Bus Sales exclusive video tour. If you like this bus or any other bus on our lot, you can call us at 1-800-231-7099. Visit us at nwbus.com or email us sales@nwbus.com. Thank you very much for watching.